What's up, Acapellics? Welcome back to the AcapellicTV with your boy Celestino Valencia. And today we have a special guest. We have questions, and before we get, for anything, like, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's going on, man? Just you know, making it happen each and every day. What's going on? What's the word?
Not much, man. But you tell me about you, man. Like, how you feeling? How's the family? Everything
Well,
good?
everything's good. Fam's good. Yeah, I'm from Jamaica, Queens.
Yeah, yeah.
29, turned 30 September. I've been doing music. I started in when I was a sophomore in high school. Started recording, but I really been writing since like fourth grade. To be honest with you,
Mhm.
always just been in it. Uh, went serious with it. Went around like 19. Did a lot of work with Coda the friend. He definitely recorded my first whole mixtape. Did everything with him. I met Breeze Lorenzo Breeze. You
Yeah.
know, I've known Breeze for a long time, man.
Damn,
I know
bro,
you did
you
like
you
a
get it straight to it, man. I love it, bro.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I was trying to find you like everywhere, and I felt like glimpse, but like this is like way back. This is like 8 years back. I believe you did a song with Breeze, and it's called Slow Motion. I saw a music video on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh damn, is that Lorenzo or is that like just another rapper or something?
Nah. Yeah, we did that. I was a while ago. That video was really cool. It was actually shot by Coda again. He's Coda
Uh-huh.
the friend that actually shot that video, and we shot that in South Side off of Sufton Boulevard. Uh, yeah, it was good times, real good
Yeah.
times.
So you started since sophomore. Right now, well, you're 29. So imagine that's a long ass time. But you said you took it serious. So like, what happened? Because I see like I don't see much. I don't see much music out there. And but
Yeah,
I found that one song, and then I see the one in you had the one you have in SoundCloud called "Better Luck Next Time," and that's what really captivated me. I was like, bro, I love this. I haven't seen this type of music. I mean, I had this seen, but it's very few and very rare because a lot of artists like this tend to just leave it because it's not something that's really trendy right now until the J. Cole's and the Kendricks came out, like the Jonah Lucases, and I was like, bro, this is what I love, man. This is what I need, and this is what I want. So
yeah,
I was like, this is awesome because this is like a genuine person just coming out here and telling a story and telling you how it is. He's not trying to be a gangster or trying to portray
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
I was like, this is what I want, man. But tell me, bro, like, what inspired you? Like, who inspired you to make music? Like, what
Well,
made you even want to rap?
well, to make me want to rap. Well, to be honest with you, it was Wu-Tang Clan. I remember back in the day.
Yeah,
Uh,
Jersey.
I went and went through my father's old music collection, and I found this CD, put it in my Discman, and we was driving somewhere, and I just fell in love with bring the ruckus. You know what I
Uh,
mean? I was just like, yo, what is this? And then that's really what got me started with it. I was real young though when I heard that, but it that was after that. That was it. And then I was getting into all his stuff. Tribe Called Quest.
oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Tribe Called Quest. He had LL Cool J, Slick Rick, Rakim, Eric B and Rakim,
damn.
EPMD. Yeah, I know. I'm all about that.
You're
And
going
I'm
back
and
to
I'm
the
really
OG.
inspired by the newer stuff. Like from Griselda. I love, as you can see. I'm a huge fan, and yeah, 50s definitely.
Hell yeah.
He was like my idol, business minded.
He changed the
You know,
whole
I,
game. The
yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah, yeah. So like I'm real knowledgeable about, I know a lot about the old
the,
stuff,
the
80s,
culture.
90s, yeah, 60s, 70s, even that stuff I was inspired by,
And so you know
you
about the
know.
whole Cool Herc, how it all started, with James
Yup,
Blunt.
Cool Hurt, yup,
Awesome, man.
yup,
Out in the
Grandmaster
Bronx.
Flash, yeah, all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, trust me, I'm well educated too, man. I love this culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is what I
Right.
love, bro. To find individuals who know the culture, know about Cool Herc, Rakim and all these other guys. Fucking
Yeah.
amazing. Big Daddy Kane. Bro,
Yes, exactly. All
amazing,
that.
bro. Hell yeah. But that's awesome, bro. So that's what really got you into this. But like who were you listening to growing up? Because you're 29. and I'm not that
Hmm.
far from you. You know, I'm about 27, I'm about to be 28. So in our decade, we had Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and The Game, 50 Cent, all these guys. So like, but these guys they were making more like melody types, except for Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube was more like a little bit more back. But like, what made you want to like actually rap besides they actually want to rap like the Nas's and like the Jay Z's and like that.
Well, well, I could probably say like my dad, Honestly, my dad, he wasn't like a rapper or anything, but he loves music. To this day, like he loves bars. Like,
Yeah,
he sends me freestyles and stuff, but like he was the one when I was young who would play songs like I used to love her by Common and would be like, listen to the words. What is this song? What is he talking about?
hey,
So like from an early age, I always paid attention to the lyrics. I even used to go and listen to the song and read the lyrics, right along,
yeah, yeah.
just so I could get some more understanding and context about what's really going on, what they talking about.
Mhm. Yeah, the reason why I
So
asked his brothers, because like in this generation, they have Little Dirk and Blueface, the Baby, and all these other guys. So nowadays we had almost the same thing, but they're really different, because it wasn't like the Big Daddy Kanes and all those other guys that came before, the Fat Joes and the 50 Cents. Those guys, so there was more about
right,
melody and stuff like that, and about money and all this other stuff, and flexing and the bitches, the
right.
gangster life and all that stuff. So it's hard to maintain with that type of mentality, that type of uh, you know, format into writing and the way you tell a story and stuff like that when you have so much going around you while you're a young kid, and you're growing up, so you're listening to all these types of music, because I believe around when you were probably like 18, 19, somewhere around there, that's when freaking Young Thug came out. And then we had before him
Yeah,
we had Little Wayne as well,
yeah.
amazing era.
Lil Wayne, high school.
Amazing.
Everybody love Lil Wayne.
Hell yeah, bro.
Jeezy. Oh yeah,
It's amazing, man. I'm from the same era. You're like what, like 1 year older than me, man. Yeah,
right.
you know. One or two, depending when you're born. But yeah, man, that's awesome. But so that's what I'm saying. Like, so what maintain you to keep writing like this form and keep telling this like, how did you do it to maintain true to yourself while all this craziness is going around you as a child, or as a youngster, as a young man?
Well, how you saying? How did I keep it? How did I keep it going
Yeah, how do you keep
at
it true
all
to
these
yourself?
years?
Yeah, after all these
Right.
years.
Well, because I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I
Mhm.
know that I know my worth. I know that I have a good ear. I know that I could talk about certain things. I can make a difference in the world.
Mhm.
And that knowing that pushed me. I know that making music is one of the best things that I know how to do. And if
Of
it's one
course.
thing that I do know, it's music. So it's just the love for music. This just keeps me going, and it's just the love to get better. I get inspired by doing collaborations. Even working with Breeze all these years and everything. And also, by the way, I have another SoundCloud. The SoundCloud that I have, the link for the SoundCloud that I have, that's on my Instagram right now.
Huh.
It's for a newer one that I had did or whatever. But I have an older one. If you look real close, I have a lot of songs on that. The older one, a lot more
Huh.
songs, and I have a lot of unreleased songs too. That I'm planning on. I got something in the works that's coming real soon,
Bro, I feel
real
cheated.
soon.
I didn't know about this. I want to check that out,
Yeah,
because I'm only working
yeah.
with whatever
Don't
I
worry.
found.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I'll send you the link. I'll
For
send you the
sure.
link, but it's up there.
All right, I have to check it out, man. But just with the few songs I found online and stuff like that, trying to research every single, wherever
Right.
I can
Yeah,
find
yeah.
something from I was amazed, and I'm actually like, you just made me a supporter of your whole thing, man. And
Oh, thank you, man.
yeah, man, it's
Thank you.
awesome because Breeze right now is giving one an opportunity. Like you guys are coming up together. You guys are gonna be an army.
Right.
I mean, he's a different type of artist. He's a drill artist, but you're staying true to your consciousness and your movement, which I can see. Like, yeah, bro, this is awesome. But like, I'm seeing a young fucking J. Cole right now, a young Kendrick Lamar. No, 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 it's not too like you know what this generation calls dig right? No, 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 no. That's respect, bro. Because like, there's very few artists who could tell a story and write really good and make me want to listen. You know, because
Slick
it's
Rick.
not. Yeah, man. You know,
Yeah, I study Slick Rick.
yeah, man. You know, Slick Rick was the thing about it, I loved about him, man. He was a lyricist, but he knew how to captivate the ear. You know, he was sonically that damn good that he would make you want to hear. And he's telling these stories to you, but it's sonically so good that you're listening and you're also listening to the
And
message,
you
man.
see it.
Beautiful. Yes, exactly. And that's what most artists nowadays don't get. You know, they want to be about the bars, and I get it. I love the bars. Don't get me wrong, but you have to
Mm,
be able to tell it sonically. I mean, tell your story in a way that people want to hear it. It's enjoyable, you know. It's not just about
right,
spitting your bars because everyone could rap. You know, there's battle rappers rapping all day, every day. You know, but
right.
when it comes to music, it's about telling a story, making someone understand where you're coming from, and make them want to hear the song. Like Tribe Called Quest. You know, like Big
Yup.
Daddy Kane, Jay-Z. Like there's these guys that you could go back and research and study, and you'll see the proof is right there. Even Nas, man, Nas is
Yup.
specifically one of those guys right there.
Illmatic. Stillmatic.
Beautiful, man. You know,
You know.
he always captivated. These guys always captivated the ears. They weren't just rapping, you know. And Jay Z actually said this, and I keep bringing this conversation back when Jay Z did this interview and actually said this because it's a very valuable piece of knowledge that people have to take in. You know, like okay, be about the bars, but like he used to spit like he said that he used to spit like really fast, and he actually did. If you go really like way back to
Yeah,
what he was
yeah,
doing back
yeah,
then,
yeah. I
he used to be
sail it.
like
Yeah,
an Eminem, you
yeah,
know. And this generation, there's a lot of rappers doing that, man. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like I get it. You can spit fast and rap
yeah. The
it, but like
triplets. Yeah,
yeah, but I don't want to be listening to that shit while I'm in the car or when I'm chilling and I'm doing work and this and that, or hustling or if I'm in the gym. Like I can't really listen to it. You know, I'm not motivated because you're just spitting in my ear, bro. I want to hear the story. You know, like
right,
nah, man. You know, like he used to spit like a whole lot like Eminem, but then you say you had to break it down so you could tell a story. Well, and it actually helps you because it helps you write more songs. You know. Because if you
right,
tell everything like in one song, like it's so damn long that by the time the people hear is like after the first verse they want to like opt out. You know, you have to be able to keep them in because it's a song. This is not battle rap. This is not,
right.
it's not that. This is a
Yeah,
song. There's a structure to
it's
this shit.
about energy. It's about energy. Uh, becoming relatable.
Yeah,
People go through things every day. And for somebody to have it sonically and make them feel a little better about their situation, then I think that it's a win for everybody.
yeah, man. I could tell, man, that you're well studied. I don't know if you finished college or not, but I could tell that
Nah,
you're a very
nah.
wise man, man. I could tell, bro. I could tell.
Thank
I
you,
could
though.
tell.
Thank you.
Nah, for real, man. I love that, man. I didn't even know like I was what I was coming to, man. Well, I kind of knew because of the music, but I was like, cause sometimes I myself I'm an artist. Sometimes we be rapping about shit, but then when you come to meeting a person in real life or you're having an actual conversation, it's very
Right,
different. You know, like oh shit, this person doesn't match whatever he's rapping about. But then when you meet someone who is really matching, whatever he's rapping about and saying and living, how he dresses and everything fits, because it's a whole lifestyle. That's what rap is. It's a lifestyle. It's
yep,
culture. It's what you
exactly.
eat, breathe, and sleep. This comes back to KRS preaches a lot. He still preaches to this day. It's about the DJ, it's about the breakdancing, it's about
Graffiti.
the graffiti,
Yep.
the MC or FMC,
Mm-hmm.
it's about all of these things, it's about being hip, but not just being hip trying to fit in with everyone. It's just being yourself and
Be
say, brother.
right. No, I was no, you right. I was just reiterating.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
of course, being hip meaning like it's in tune with the time, but at the same time it has to be yourself. It kind of doesn't make sense to the audience. It's because I really don't know how to explain myself like that. Sometimes I'm going all over the place. So many things I want to say. Ah, shit. So I'm gonna need you to help me out here, man. But yeah, man. Like sometimes there's so many things going on around the world. I mean, around the music world, and you have to know how to stay put and be yourself. And if you
Yeah.
could captivate the youth, then you got it in the bag. That's what it means to be hip, to be in. And not just because some people take this wrong, because like they think being hip means that you have to be with your pants down and all these things trying to fit in with the generation. No, you
Right.
gotta if you captivate the youth, that's it. You're in. You're hip, man. You know
Yeah.
that's what it means.
Yeah. And
You know?
and and it's really about just I feel like I never had a problem coming up with material because I would just talk about my life or like things that I've experienced, or maybe I'm reporting on something that somebody else did, or like, telling us something, so there's always, art imitates life. So it's real easy to do it. And if you try to force it, then that's when it becomes hard. And then other people, the listeners will hear and see that it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I mean the OG said
It's
this a
not,
while ago.
yeah.
This a place for the gangsters, the drug dealers, the preachers. It's a place for everyone in this culture.
Right.
That's what it originally
Exactly.
was. But back in the days, it was made to make people aware of what was going on in the streets.
Hmm.
And that's why they wanted to silence the MCs at the time, and then that's when the when it got really influential is when NWA started. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I
You
remember
know?
the Public Enemy didn't like that, and
Yeah,
yeah, I remember.
see?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Well, I wasn't there, but I heard.
yeah, but then like it got a little bit overhand and they saw it, they got scary for them, for law enforcement because, NWA made them want to get aggressive, start
Right.
throwing shit and whatnot, cussing them out. With Public Enemy, it was the same thing, but it was a little bit more on a peaceful side than, NWA, because that was like that this was the gangster
It was
fucking
like polar
era.
opposites. It was like
Yeah,
polar opposites.
total opposites. But
In
that's
spectrum.
what, yeah, because after so much time of being oppressed, it gets to that. Like that's it. I had enough. Like how we saw with the whole protest and stuff like that, it got out of hand too.
Right.
I've seen and I've heard also that this happens every other decade. But hopefully, man, things change because I feel like we're just in a hamster wheel. We always doing the same thing over and over again, and nothing ever changes.
Right.
But we're here to talk about you, man. We're here to talk about you.
I
Yeah, man.
hear you,
So
man.
I see you working with Lorenzo. So tell me, man, is there anything in the works? Because I actually want to see more of you, man. I want to hear more of your music. I want to see music videos and stuff like that. I know you're probably an old soul like myself, so you're like, I'm more about just making music and stuff like that. But
Mm.
people like myself, like I want to, if I'm a supporter, like I also want to see some music videos. I've seen some late, like back then music videos, but I want to see there's some recent work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually have something. I have a project in the works. I actually have songs produced by Breeze on this project.
Let's go.
Um, and as well as other artists, but it's mostly, me. I have a lot of the stuff recorded already. I'm
Mm,
just getting all my ducks in a row, and I would probably say probably by the beginning of summer.
summer. Okay, so probably like
Yeah,
around
you'll get like a yeah,
May,
they'll get
June.
like a video. I'll put out a video, and you'll see. I have things in the works though, for sure.
Damn, you got a title for the project yet? What is it? An album EP? Like what is it? EP? Nice.
No, it's actually gonna be a mixtape.
Oh,
It's gonna be a
mixtape.
little project. Well, I don't want to call it a mixtape. I like to call it experience. But you know, yeah, it's probably gonna be 10 plus, 10 plus
Okay.
tracks.
Shit, you guys are going hard over there, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I just interviewed Ty this week as well. I've been doing interviews the whole week, but I interviewed Ty, and he did a whole. If I'm not mistaken, he did a whole 18 track album, and now you're telling me you have a whole 10 project. I don't know. You say I don't know if it's an EP or a mixtape. It's a little bit confused right there, but like, damn, bro, you guys are going hard over there. Like, did you do the same thing that he did, where he just went into the booth and just went off the top of the dome, or like, did you write
I've done
everything?
yeah, I've done that a couple times. I've gone off the top, but I'm really like a writer. I'm a songwriter. You know,
Amen.
like I'm a songwriter. I could write to any kind of beat. It could be a drill beat. It could be it could be a conscious beat, neo
Let see
soul,
right here, bro.
anything. It doesn't matter, and I can stay on topic. I can stay on subject. and I can make it entertaining, and I could, sprinkle, art imitates life. I could sprinkle real life situations and become relatable,
Shit. Another
marketable.
fellow MC, man. Fucking amazing, bro. Ah, shit, bro. There's so very few MCs nowadays, man. It's fucking awesome. Damn.
Thank you.
No, no problem, man. No, that's so because the reason why I asked is because, like I told you, Ty and those other guys working with Breeze too.
Yeah,
You guys are monsters, bro. You guys going in. Like, I don't know where the fuck y'all getting this, But at the same time, I understand, because when you're coming up and you're an artist and you're not finding that, you don't have the resources for these things, it's kind of hard for you to release music. It's not that it's hard for you to write a song or to even
yeah,
want to drop a song, is that it's hard to, get an instrument and get production done and then get the music videos done and get all this other
yeah,
kind of, it's a lot of
yeah.
work. It's thousands of
I've
dollars.
actually I've actually experienced that because when I was younger, maybe about when I was about 23, I was approached by an independent record label who wanted to sign me. We went to a whole wine mixer in Manhattan on a rooftop, everything. I was introduced to, executives and people like that. And they wanted to do a deal with me, but it didn't pan out because they wanted to do a one song deal to test me out. And the the beat that I had used had a sample in it, and they wanted to me to get the
Clearance.
original files, yeah, so then they could work over the sample with a real instrument, and they were going to pay this person to do this. And I couldn't get in. I tried my best to get in contact with the producer. He didn't want to respond to me, and it fell through. And that
Oh
was that.
shit, bro.
Yep. So
That's
yeah,
dumb. They should have just like gave you another chance at a different song, I mean, they
yeah,
saw something in you, but
yeah.
I'm seeing something in you as well.
They offered me a publishing deal, but I didn't take it because I didn't like the terms. I actually read the contract. Yeah,
There you go. Very
yeah,
important thing to do. Read your contract. If you don't know how to
yeah.
read, find someone who knows how to read it. Legally, tell
Exactly.
you how to.
Right.
You know. That's crazy, bro. So they didn't even allow you to give. They didn't even give you a second chance to like work over something
They
else when they're there.
they were in contact with me afterwards and said if I have anything else for them, let them know. I had sent them stuff, actually songs with Breeze, but they said nah, that's not really what they look. It's a little crazy right now for them. So that was that. Yeah.
Jokes on them though, because that's what's in right now.
Yeah,
you
exactly. They had an
know.
opportunity. I don't know.
And it's not just now, because look at J. Cole and look at Kendrick, look at Joan and Lucas. These guys are
Yeah.
fucking monsters, man, and these people know how to write, how to tell a story sonically, in every single shape and form that a song is supposed to be in like, and they're
Right.
still making it, they're making more than, I mean, not to downgrade, the baby, all these guys, but like, this is music that's gonna keep growing and it's better than that. Why? Because as we get older, we're looking for different messages, we're looking for different music, because we're consciously growing and we're not in that same generation, I mean, in that same mindset that we were when we were kids, where we just, we live in a wild life. No, as we grow,
Right.
we're getting wiser and we want to listen to shit that is real, and that's most of our life. Then being a child is only a phase, but the
Right.
rest of your life is is being grown, have responsibilities and all these things, and trying to relate, trying to find a message, trying to find a way to get out of whatever situation then, or inspiration, motivation to get out of there and or just keep going in life, like that's what really helped me. Like, like I was in a phase too. So that's what I did too. I found music, I put that music on, I went to the gym and I
Mm-hmm.
did my thing. I was working on myself. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I got this shit. I was listening to the J. Cole's and the Jay-Z's and all these other guys, the Big Daddy Kane's and the Slick Ricks and all these other guys. I was like, bro, this is what I need. And I was listening, I was like, damn, like this is sonically amazing because I could go back and relate to these things. I was like, you know what, like, yeah, it's awesome, man. We got the Little Dirks and all these other guys, but like, not for nothing, but like these guys telling actual stories and actual messages in the music is something that's gonna live forever. And that's why
Right.
those artists back in the days are still living forever and they're gonna keep living forever, like
Right.
people are gonna grow with these guys. Even if that's why Tupac is in now after decades because his music is just so damn powerful, you know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah,
It's on
he's super
another
super
level.
passionate guy, man. Tupac. I used to listen to a lot of Tupac. listen to a lot of Tupac. I love Tupac. I was more of a Biggie fan, to be honest,
Yeah.
but yeah, I love Tupac for
The thing,
sure.
of course, I love both of them. You know, the thing about Tupac is that he wasn't a lyricist. He was just an amazing storyteller. The passion he put into his music, you know,
Right,
you felt
exactly.
it. You know what I mean? But then
Hmm.
Biggie, the bars, you know, the flow, everything, the swag, all that stuff, bro. You
Yeah, I
know,
studied him. I studied
two
him.
two different monsters who are
Right.
fucking amazing and they're gonna live on forever, man. You know, even Ice Cube is getting his flowers on this because they're
Yeah,
realizing how
yo.
awesome he was,
Yeah.
man.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah, Ice
crazy.
Cube was a beast, man. Ice Cube, NWA. I was up on NWA, all that stuff. Uh, all their albums. Uh, yeah, I really grew up with like a really big collection. I had a lot. My even when it came down to like my mother, she was into like MC Light, Queen
Oh yeah,
Latifah,
Queen Latifah.
so Lauren Hill, she loved Lauren Hill.
Hey,
Mary J. Blige, I love, and that's another thing. I don't just love hip hop, I love R&B as well. I
of
love
course.
R&B.
We
I
need
love
more of that,
R&B.
man. We need more love, man, because we have so much hate and so much
Yeah,
pain in the world, man.
right.
God
I love R&B. I love the voice of a woman.
damn. Hell yeah.
For real.
I go back more to the classics, man. I mean the classics. I'm talking about the 40s. I mean the 50s, 60s, 70s, 48.
Right.
You know, that era was amazing too, brother. It's like,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The Motown stuff, I was always into that. Motown. I'm inspired by, Smokey Robinson, Bobby Womack,
God,
Isaac Hayes. I love all those sounds, instruments, James Brown,
James Brown, hell
all
yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah. I love all that stuff.
That's basically the godfather of hip hop. Him and
Yep, James Brown,
DJ
the
Kool
most
Herc.
sampled.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's how it all started, bro. You know, in a block party, you know, with DJ Kool Herc trying to do something for his sister and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, man. I have to reach out to DJ Kool Herc, see if he wants to come on there. But yeah, bro, like, bro, this is amazing. You don't understand, bro. Like, I love the culture. Yeah, I bring in a couple artists here and there and whatnot, or I
Right.
let you listen to the new music. But like, I'm actually into the culture. No, I didn't come to the culture and just say, you know what, like I'm eat off of it and stuff like that. No, I love this shit, man. You know, I came in a little bit late. I came into hip hop like around middle school.
Okay.
The first thing I've ever heard, no, way before that, because you know how they used to sell the bootleg CDs back in the days in the streets.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Remember that.
I heard of Kanye West and all these other guys. I was like, oh okay, but you listen to stuff, shit's bouncy, but you're a kid, so you don't really get it. But like, oh shit, that shit's nice. But then when I went to middle school, I heard Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg doing a thing, and I was like, oh shit. The funny thing is, I put on the kids in my class, man, onto fucking hip hop that day, bro. You're like, what the fuck you
Right?
listen to? I'm like, yo, listen to this shit. I was like, oh shit, that shit's nice. What is that? I was like, oh, Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. I was like, oh shit, bro. So that's something I've always got pride myself. But after that, I started listening and learning the culture because I've always loved music as a kid too, man. And
Right.
just listen to music like that, I was like, oh shit. And then you see it, NWA and all these other guys, you're like, bro, it's just
Right.
heaven,
So
It's where I
yeah,
belong.
I'm into a lot of different types of music, honestly. Like hip hop, R&B. I love bachata. You know what
Hell
I
yeah.
mean? I love salsa, merengue. I love yeah. I'm into a lot of stuff, man. Romeo Santos, my guy.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, bro. That's the guy right there.
Yeah,
That's the guy. Romeo
yeah, yeah,
Santos,
yeah.
man. That's the man right there, bro. You want to listen to some R&B shit, with your lady, Oh,
Yeah,
fuck, bro. That's like,
yeah. I know how to do a little bachata. I know a little something.
hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because my father's actually he's half Puerto Rican, half Jamaican.
Ah, shit. You grew up on the good stuff then,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. Oh
So
shit, bro. Bro, that works in
yeah,
your
yeah,
that works on your own. That works on your favor, bro. Because now, like, you know how to sonically even. Like, if people don't understand, the more you know, the better it is for you because the more
yeah, exactly.
better is
Yep.
how to tell a story way better, how to attract different types of people, so you know how to attract the Hispanics and the African American or just whoever, and people in general, because being from New York is a benefit because in New York we listen to everything. You go to a train station, you listen to jazz. You go
Yeah,
to
right, right.
You go to the
Mm-hmm.
street, you listen to hip hop. You go to the other side, you listen to pop. You go to the other side, you listen to bachata. You go to the streets and stuff like that where all the Hispanics are, you listening to whether it be banda and all this other stuff. You know, there's
Right.
everything here. You get everything here. There's no such thing as you only have hip hop. I mean, back in the days, it was.
Yeah.
That's what was popping. But nowadays, that you get everything. You know, that's
Music
something I feel
melting
like,
pot. It's a music melting pot.
hell yeah, man.
You know.
This is awesome, bro. So we got these things going on, but can you tell us more about like? Because I see, I've only talked about like you doing bars and stuff like that, but like, can you tell us like what your music is about? Like meaning your old music, the ones that I didn't actually think to check out because I like to tell them what it is, but honestly, I didn't get to check it out because I didn't know about this. So I'm gonna need you to
Right.
help me out here, man.
Okay. So, well, before I was Quest Jones,
Mhm.
people in the neighborhood knew me as Joker.
Oh
So,
shit.
yeah, yeah. So then when I first started, I remember years ago, I was 19, met up with Breeze. We was like, he was like, yo, what's your rap name gonna be? I was like, I don't know, JJ the Joker. So you could type in JJ the Joker on YouTube and you'll see other stuff with me as well.
Huh.
And but that yeah, did a mixtape with that. But then I was like, I don't want to be known as a joke. So, I was like, Quest Jones, Jones is my last name. And I was at that time I was a deeply Tribe Called Quest fan, Tribe Called Quest fan. So that's how I went, and
Damn.
it just stuck. And people just called me Quest. Used to, I did a lot of performances, performed House of Vans with Breeze. Did a lot of stuff. Me and Breeze used to be in a group together called OPFMG years ago. Our Planet Fly music group. Yeah, and we had a clothing line called Our America. Yeah.
Holy shit, bro. I'm just finding out about all of this, bro. Holy shit, you guys been at it for a long ass time then. Because
Yeah.
this video that I found, YouTube with, your actual name right now, um, it was 8 years ago. So you're telling me you guys been doing this like way before that. So how old were you then?
Well, I started like 19 all the way to like our last performance together was at Santos Party House before it shut down. So that was like, I don't know, maybe like 2015. That was the last performance that I did with them. But I performed at the Bowery Electric Bowery
Mhm.
a couple years ago. I did that, did some songs that's unreleased.
God damn, bro. You should definitely post your music on TikTok. I mean, I see you doing, skits and stuff like that on TikTok, which is
Right,
awesome
yeah,
because
yeah.
you're fitting into what's in right now, but at the same time, you're keeping it real to yourself.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you should, you know, you should get, wait, you probably know already about the merchandise, how you're gonna do this, no? Or,
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I want to shout out my cousin. He has a clothing line, and he actually puts me onto a lot of the stuff. And when it comes to that stuff, as far as merchandise and like what I should do, because he models. He lives in
uh-huh.
LA right now, but
Oh, man.
his name is Christian Kane. He has a clothing line. I think everybody should go check that out. But
Huh.
yeah, he definitely puts me on to a lot of the stuff as far as like merchandise and clothing lines and things of that nature. And that's
Oh,
something I definitely want to get into a lot more.
yeah, that's where, like I told the other artist the other day, in music, there's not really that much money until you become a fucking Drake or Wayne or
Right.
like I
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
So you gotta do merchandise and touring all these things to make actual money, as an artist. So that's how I was saying, like if you didn't, because sometimes when you don't have the resources and stuff like that, there's something nowadays it's called print on demand. So
Yeah.
that's why I was
Hmm.
bringing it up. If you don't have someone to do your merchandise, I was like, oh shit, like I know certain people could probably do it for you, print on demand. So you don't pay a cent until you get until you make money. But if you say you got your cousin, that's fucking awesome, man. You
Oh,
got it. Cause you don't have to, cause right there, with your cousin, you get to choose the type of quality, and when you're doing print on demand, you
yeah,
really
yeah. That's the
don't know what
thing.
you're getting.
Yeah, he has the China plug. Yeah,
It's
yeah. He
fucking
has the
awesome,
China
man.
plug.
So what else do you got planned for us, man? Besides the new project with Lorenzo and the music videos, and I'm now I'm hearing that you're gonna have merchandise. That you planning on getting a website or anything like that to get your people to come in.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I used to have a website. I'm definitely gonna get on that. Like I said, probably around like beginning of summer. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
gonna start. I have a lot. I just like to do everything in secret. I
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're here in the
like to
interview,
do
so I
everything
gotta
in
ask, bro.
yeah.
You know, I gotta ask because I'm actually trying to find out because I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even know you had this other like a Spotify and you went as this other guy and stuff like that. And I'm like, as a
Mhm.
Joker, JJ Joker. I'm like, holy shit! Like, what else do I not know? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right,
You're
right,
telling me that
right,
you
right.
guys have merchandise and you guys been doing it. You and your
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
have been
We
knowing
used to
each
have
other.
a whole clothing line with it was a whole bunch of us. OPFMG, Our Planet Fly Music Group. It was a bunch of us. We had DJs, we had other rappers, and our guy, Fly Guy Sean. He lives in LA now, but he was the guy, man. He was the guy. He was the guy who was like, okay, we got to get merchandise, and we had Soldier Boy wearing our clothes. We had a Wiz Khalifa. He had one of our hats. Yeah, our
How,
merch.
how, how the hell
Yeah.
you guys did that?
Well, that was Fly Guy Sean's avenue. He did most of the legwork, but then we used to work we would go to like conventions. We would sell at our shows sometimes. Uh, what else did we do? We had got it into stores, certain stores. Went to the owner, hey, check this out. Had some samples for them. We sent free stuff to certain celebrities, like kind of like to a sales rep, and then the sales rep goes and they try to sell your product to whoever they would think would buy it, that kind of thing. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, the reason why I asked is because there's upcoming artists who don't have an avenue or the knowledge of how to do this. So that's why I asked because you guys been going at it for so long. You see, you got Soulja Boy and Wiz Khalifa to wear your merchandise. So the reason why I'm asking is that I like to know if there's a way that you could give some knowledge to these young cats or kids coming up trying to become rappers and trying to make it into this whole industry. Because like myself, like it's a tough industry. You have to be
Yeah,
like
right, right.
yeah.
Well, what I can say is to work on your craft. ABC, always be creating. Um, I could say you want to manage your money well. You want to stay true to yourself and to your sound. You want to find that niche and you want to stick with that niche. That's what I could say. And don't take any shortcuts. Don't take any shortcuts. Actually do the homework, put in the time to actually get better at your craft. And because if you look at it, all the artists who stick around are like the word the best knowledgeable, the best skilled, I should say, the best
Yeah.
skilled. So I would say to I would say to do that as well, and get with a producer. Learn that whole process of recording, because some people, they get into the booth and then they get scared of the mic. The mic is kind of intimidating to some people. um Practice makes perfect. you
Yeah,
know be comfortable being uncomfortable.
sure, sure. Yeah, because like you say, when you're in front of the mic, you get scared, and sometimes you're talking, so you're not hearing yourself. But then when
Exactly.
you put on the headset and you're in front of the mic, now you're hearing yourself. You're like, oh shit, I sound like this. Why the fuck do I sound like this? Like I'm not. You have to be able to adjust yourself. So I
Hmm.
went through that phase too. Where you put on the headset, you're in front
Yeah,
of the
you're
mic,
like,
you're
why I
like.
sound like that, right?
Yeah, like what the fuck? I didn't even know I sound like that. That sound like this other form, but then I'm here sound like
Hmm.
this, and you have to build that confidence. Like I forgot who said it. It's you on the mic, but two times. It's you, but two times yourself. Because you have to be able to express yourself quite well on the mic, so they feel it too. That confidence, that
Exactly.
aggression,
Yeah,
that
you have to
feeling, and
convey it.
everything.
You have to convey it a certain way. Like, how I like to do it is I like to tap into that energy. Like, like I already come up with the stuff. If I write it, I already have it memorized before I go into the thing, so I could put most of my energy into putting out the feeling on the actual song. So it I could convey what I need to convey, and then they can feel it,
Yeah.
and it just makes better music.
For sure, yeah,
Honestly.
but I think you probably is gonna make another band, right now. I mean, another group because you guys got like raw talent. I'm telling you, Ty is amazing. You're amazing. Bridge is amazing. I don't even know who else
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
got.
yeah.
I see you guys working with everyone. I'm like, holy shit, you know. I'm like, Breeze is a
Right.
monster right now. I'm like, yo, Breeze.
Yeah, Breeze is the guy. That guy, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I love that guy. That guy's fearless.
Hey man, I'm
Yeah,
like.
that guy's fearless.
Holy
That's
shit.
what I have to
I
say.
tell him this, I told him this in an interview, and I told him recently after the interview in Thai. I'm most likely gonna tell him after interviewing you, that bro, I tell him, yo, you got something special, man. You a monster. You on another level. Because he's about to
Right.
make it, man. Because like when
Oh
you
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's been at it for a long time, and honestly, he deserves it.
Yeah, well deserved, man. And like I told him, like you got everything. Like you got the guys, because when they see you with a bunch of people, it's on
Hmm.
another level than them just seeing just you. Yeah, and then you know people, and the other artists know people.
Yeah,
Now their people are your people, So now
right. You
you
bring
guys
it
are all
together.
growing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I found out that the more people know about you, the better it is. It's better than just paying a couple people to listen to your shit. No,
Right.
you want to make sure everyone listens to your shit. That's why PR is so important. A sales rep is very important, and all these things are so important. Because now, like yourself, you got to produce and all these things. So now all you got to focus on is marketing and
Hmm.
PR and all these other things. With the
Exactly.
ads and radio plays.
Yep.
Which
Yo, we
is
got
not
everything.
cheap.
We got everything right there.
Yes, it's not cheap. These things are very expensive.
Yep. Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
that
Yep. I already
damn,
know how that goes.
bro. I've been there, bro. It's fucking crazy. It's a fucking crazy ass world.
Yo, for real. I've been there. I spent thousands, of course, on things. I had my own recording studio at one time, but that fell through.
Yeah, it
Long
hurts even
story.
thinking about it. Since
Yeah.
but then afterwards, you realize, what? It's something I love. So fuck it. It doesn't really hurt.
Right.
Like I
Exactly.
gained the knowledge. You don't really learn after failing stuff like that. And if now, if I want to return, I know exactly what the hell to do and what not to do, what to look out for. So it's a different ball game now. It's like the ball's in
Right.
my court. If I want it, I could go get it. And mainly now, I've been seeing like this generation is so easy to pop off now. Just fucking post a video like a couple times on TikTok and this and that, the ads, because everyone's looking for certain things. I mean, nowadays it's always been like this, but it was harder then. There's a place for everyone in music. Whether
Right.
you could be a nerdy rapper, and there's people who are nerdy people, they love that shit. There's people who are gangsters and people make gangster music. There's music for those people, it's people
Right.
for everyone. Religious people, it's music for everyone. Everyone's looking for their own type of genre and people who they can listen to while they're doing whatever it is that they're doing, whether they're working, whether they're going to church or at the church or they're in the car with the family, road trips. That's why music is fucking amazing, bro. Because people don't really realize because they don't really see the views and the process like that. But sometimes you gotta invest a couple dollars into yourself. You have to
Right.
invest in
Yeah.
yourself. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. You definitely have to invest in yourself. And I heard something the other day actually. The more you invest is another day that you don't have to work.
Yeah,
Later on in life. So just keep that in mind, listeners. For real.
sure.
Something I heard.
For sure, brother. Like right now, like, I'm going hard with this shit, bro. We already have what? Australia, United States, we have Canada, we have Ireland, we have Bangladesh, uh, we have France, and I forgot what other countries we have. But it's growing. Progressive is growing. And the funny thing is, cause it's so stupid, bro. Cause on YouTube, I've been at YouTube with this with AcapellicTV for the podcast
Right.
for a while, and it wasn't doing that well. Now that it went to Spotify, bro, it's amplified. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking
Right.
crazy how it took so fucking long. And now that I decided, like, what, I'm just gonna do this for fun. Now I want to amplify after when I was trying to take
Mm-hmm.
it serious, it didn't want to go anywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this shit? you know?
Right.
Fucking
Right.
amazing, bro. So I just want to thank the audience real quick, and I want to thank you too, man, for coming through.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for listening. Yeah. Thank you for
Yeah,
supporting, and
sure.
for sure we gotta do it again.
Oh yeah,
We gotta get another one with Breeze and all the guys.
hell yeah. We probably do this shit in person because I'm gonna book some studio time. So probably you guys are there, or yeah, tell Breezy bring the guys, and we do a whole damn interview, break down some songs and whatnot. Because I don't
Yeah,
just do
yo, yeah.
interviews, I also break down. Well, I used to when I was doing this shit. I was breaking down songs and doing live performance, recording artists live performances and stuff like that. So we probably bring all that back just for that one day. Because you
Right,
guys
right,
have some
yeah,
raw
yeah.
ass Saturday, bro. And just being in front of you, man, and just getting to hear you rapping and doing this shit, man, it's fucking amazing. Because, like I tell you, man, there's not a lot of rappers doing this shit like that anymore. I myself, I'm not that type of rapper. I'm more like a pop rapper. I'm more about the
Mhm.
storytelling and that feeling into the songs than really being about
Right.
the bars and all this other craziness. Because I'm like, I can't keep up with that shit, bro. That's way too much for me.
Yeah, right, right, right.
you know. Um,
But
so much respect to you, brother. But
yo,
before
thank
we
you,
go,
bro. Thank you.
for sure, anything else you want to tell the audience before we go?
Um,
Like any
yeah,
social networks or anything like that you want to plug?
uh, yeah, I say look out my Instagram is Quest_Jones. Uh, just look out. I got more stuff coming for sure, for sure. Just be in tune, be in tune. I also want to shout out. I want to shout out my like I said, my cousin. His name is Christian Kane. He has a clothing line called his name Christian Kane by
Okay.
Christian Kane. So
What's the
check that
website?
out. I think it's this Christian Kane. Go on his Instagram is Christian Kane though. You'll definitely see
I'll
him.
plug it in the bottom for the people
Okay,
to check it
cool,
out.
cool, cool. Yeah, you'll feel
Sure.
it. We'll just do that. And yeah, just be on the lookout. Trust me.
Sure.
I got big things coming, and I'm working with a lot of other people too. So, but you'll see when it comes
Awesome.
out.
Oh, before we go, do you have music on Spotify or any of these distribution platforms?
I did, but something had happened, and
Oh man,
yeah, it was a long story with that too. Yeah, but
that's crazy.
yeah, but don't worry, it's coming. It's coming soon. In the summer, I'm gonna drop. Everybody's gonna hear it, and we're gonna do it again.
For sure, man. When you drop it, you gotta hit me up so I know that you dropped it. And I can show it to my people, and we bring you on for another interview after I listen to the project.
Oh yeah, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure. I'm gonna
because
lock you in. Yeah, I'm gonna lock you in.
for sure, man. But until next time, man. This was the Acapella TV podcast with your boy Celestino Valencia, and
Quest Jones, you already
for
know,
sure,
man.
man. Until next time, be Acapellic.
Peace.
Now I leave you for another, 'cause I can't have you hurt me like another.